Ukraine's President Zelenskyy has vowed to keep defending, the eastern city of Bakhmut, the scene of one of the war's fiercest battles.
Russian forces, aided by the mercenary Wagner Group, have been pushing hard over the past few months to gain what could be an important foothold in the Donbas region.
NBC News foreign correspondent Matt Bradley joins us now with the latest on all this. So, Matt, we have been following the fighting in Bakhmut for some time now. Where do things stand right now? Do Ukrainians really think they can hold on to it?
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting because, of course, things stand more or less where they stood almost a year ago when this battle first started. As you mentioned, Joe, this has been one of the fiercest battles and one of the longest battles of what is now a war that has extended far beyond a year now. And it's been going on for almost that entire year. Now, we're seeing both sides almost evenly matched, losing a lot of materiel and a lot of personnel. This has been a very lethal fight, and yet both sides seem determined to hold on. Now, the state of the front is that it's the Wagner Group on the Russian side that has been leading this fight, and we heard that is a group that is essentially a private army that is led by an oligarch who is a close friend of Vladimir Putin. This man, and this is a name to remember, you've probably heard this before, his name is Yevgeny Prigozhin, and he has been complaining, publicly airing his grievances with the Kremlin and with the Ministry of Defense in Russia for not providing his private army with enough weapons, he says, to fight off the Ukrainians. He says that this could be something like treason or sabotage, that the Ukrainian military doesn't want to see the Russian military doesn't want to see his private army succeed, where the Russian military has shown itself time and time again to have failed. So this fight for Bakhmut, it's not just a fight about Russian prestige in taking a city, which they haven't done for nearly the past year. This is about Prigozhin himself, elevating himself within the ranks of the military and the defense establishment in the Kremlin. And in doing so, he's opening up a lot of fissures within the Kremlin and within the leadership. Guys?
And Matt, the Russians clearly believe this would be an important gain. Their defense minister said it would allow for further offensive action inside Ukraine. But interestingly, the U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin appeared to actually downplay its significance while on tour in the Middle East. So what exactly did he say about it?
Yeah, I mean, Lloyd Austin, along with much of the U.S. and really all the Western defense establishment, Western military analysts, everybody who looks at this battle wonders why on both the Ukrainian and the Russian sides, both sides are willing to lose so many men and materiel to fight for a city, Bakhmut, that isn't necessarily seen as particularly important or strategically necessary to win what is Russia's goal of taking most of the eastern Donbas region. There's two major provinces in the eastern part of the country that for many people there who live there, they do identify as Russian. So, this is a battle that has been going on for so long, and it seems like it's taken on an outsized proportion. And, Lloyd Austin made these comments just the other day. Here's what he said.
If the Ukrainians decide to reposition in some of the terrain that's west of Bakhmut, I would not view that as an operational or a strategic setback. I think it's more of a symbolic value than it is strategic and operational value. So the fall of Bakhmut won't necessarily mean that the Russians have changed the tide of this fight.
Well, then, so as you can see, this is why this comment from President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and the Ukrainians was so interesting, because you have the Westerners, the main patrons, the U.S., the main patrons of the Ukrainian military in the whole war fighting against the Russians, whispering in the Ukrainians' ears, saying, give up Bakhmut. Don't fight for it. You're losing too much for too little. Guys?
All right, Matt Bradley. Matt, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.